I've been filming reef tanks for over 2 years now, and those who have been following the channel and me for a bit longer know that I've always been missing a piece of the puzzle. And this piece will be added today, and of course I'll take you with me. Guys, hello and welcome to Sea Friendly Reef and to a new video here on that channel straight outer Africa. We saw a lot of awesome reef tanks here on that channel, and this is the first time for me I see all these beautiful animals in their natural habitat. Hello and welcome to Sea Friendly Reef and to this little video here in a very special scene, because we went to Egypt for seeing the Red Sea, not the tank Red Sea, but the real Red Sea in real life. For me, the first time checking out a coral reef. Very special moments. I want to show you some of the highlights which I caught with my little GoPro. I hope the quality is fine for you. It was sometimes very emotional because some of you know I film reef tanks for around about 2.5 years, and I see all the animals in those tanks 1,000 times before, but seeing them in real life was completely different. And I can say right now I'm another type of aquarist. Yeah, have some fun. Leave a comment if you want to. I will sometimes comment some special scenes. Great to have you also with me. When we arrived in Egypt, there was a red flag at the house reef of the hotel. So we were not allowed to go into the reef right away, because the waves were too big and you could have hurt yourself. The jetty led from the beach directly into the reef, which was several kilometers long. I already saw some big tanks from above, which swam into the shallow areas to feed some algae there. So this is the place where all the animals live that I only know from aquariums. Our first stop was a small pond in the shallow water zone. Here alone were stingrays, moray eels, pipefish, huge tanks, pufferfish and lionfish to admire. After that experience, the water had finally calmed down and we were allowed to dive into the big reef. I was really excited, and what I was able to see there made me cry. Hundreds of meters long zones of SPS corals stretched out in front of us. Acroporas, milliporas and plenty of angelfish, pufferfish, nemos, antias and so on. Just about everything you could imagine. For divers who've seen this many times, my words sounds ridiculous. But for me this world just seemed unreal. I could not believe it. I also lost any relation to aquariums, and I've seen and filmed really big tanks. Still, there's nothing like a reef. I'm quite a good snorkeler, and I was able to dive off the edge of the reef and glide back up. This way I could discover all the small wrasses between the corals and the tridacna clams that had grown into the reef. Let us just enjoy this awesome world together for a minute. We then drove from the dive center to different spots straight through the desert, where we are able to admire large turtles. Beautiful animals that are used to humans and unfortunately so often become the victim of fishing nets or propellers. Of course, my aquarist heart keep pulling me back to the reefs, and I spent almost all the time in Egypt in the water. How do you guys feel about it? Have you ever seen a coral reef in real life, and has it affected your private aquarium? Feel free to write it down in the comments, and it would be awesome to see you again next week here at the Sea Friendly Reef channel.